Don't ever go with the flow. Be the flow.
Yeah.
And I don't need no middleman to talk to my
Yeah.
I understand if you don't understand. That's where we differ.
Yes. Welcome to the We Differ Podcast, episode number 19 of the We Differ Podcast. I'm your host, Shells456, alongside my beautiful, lovely, and amazing co-host, E. I say that shit so perfectly. I'm a professional at that shit at this point.
Your mom be like, I just loves it when he introduces you.
All right. How you doing? How you feeling today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. We made the episode number 19. I'm proud of that shit. So we got
Well, you said we gonna do, when we first started, said we do. You remember how long?
What? 100? 100 straight.
You said was it 100 or was it a year?
It was 100 straight episodes. But I'm trying to hit like 1900. Like, I'm trying to do this shit for a long time. But yeah, welcome all. Folks, welcome all to episode number 19 of the We Differ Podcast. Once again, I'm your host, Shells456. And this podcast is sponsored by the We Differ Shop. We got hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, and all different flavors, all, different assortments, and y'all can tap in and cop up to support the podcast. I want to open this podcast talking about what it seems like everybody's talking about right now, and that's Coming to America Part 2. We got a chance to watch it over the weekend. What's today?
Today's Sunday.
So we got a chance to watch it, I guess Friday, yeah. Over the weekend, we got a chance to watch it. What was your... All right, first, did you like the movie? Mm-hmm. You did?
Yeah. At first, I was like, this is kind of cheesy, like, in the beginning, but
yeah,
it was really good. Yeah, like and I'm hard to please.
Yeah,
I really am.
yeah.
And, like, it was funny and all that. It was good.
Yeah. I'm seeing that, I think the biggest issue, because I'm seeing a lot of people on social media saying, like, they don't fuck with it, and it was trash or whatever, but I think a lot of people was expecting it to be, like, I don't even know how anybody could think that it could be what the first one was. You know what I'm saying? My opinion on it, like, I fucking love the movie. I thought it was a great movie. I thought, like, the storytelling was fucking amazing. I always look at movies from, like, the background, like, kind of like angles and, like, this being in front of a camera and back of a camera. Like, that's what I enjoy the most. So, like, the way the movie was shot, the casting, the dialogue, I just felt like it was just a perfect movie. It wasn't like the funniest movie ever, but the shit was funny.
It definitely was funny.
Like,
They retarded.
The shit was funny, and then, like, I think the movie was genius, man. I think Eddie Murphy really, like, knocked this one out the park.
Yeah, when people they think about, like, sequels, and it's like, you leave the first movie open so that it can be a sequel. This wasn't that type of movie. So people, you got to understand, it's not going to be like, like
like an alley-oop. You had to start from scratch. You had to really get creative and to even come up with that concept in the story.
Yeah, I think they did a really good job of not, like, come on, how many years ago was that? So it wasn't expected. They did a great job.
Was there anybody in the movie acting wise that you didn't fuck with?
I didn't like how they had Tiana playing her role. I love Tiana.
She don't seem like that person, you know what I'm saying? Like, she seemed like the complete opposite of that.
I mean, they kind of captured it a little bit, like, but I love Tiana, and I feel like I thought she was gonna be doing a little bit more and not being, like, super submissive, like how, like, they had her on some shit like she was gonna be barking.
Facts.
But
I think at first I wasn't fucking with the son. And I think it was because his haircut was nutty as shit in the beginning. Like, I didn't fuck with his haircut. Like, it just looked weird. Like, he looked like a fucking, like, one of them. He looked like a character from the Tyler Perry movie. Like, one of the Tyler Perry movies. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but, like, to me, it was like he just didn't look like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, after he did his hair, and I started to fuck with him more the further along the movie went.
Yeah. I got something for you.
What? Go ahead.
Finish with the movie. I was going to ask you a question.
I was just thinking, who else? I think the lady, what is her name?
I don't know, the
she
mother.
Was funny as hell.
Yeah, she's funny. And I like Tracy Morgan as well.
Tracy Morgan is good. Yeah, Tracy Morgan is good. The mom, James Earl Jones, is still alive. Like, that nigga like 90. I really appreciated the movie. I thought it was just like in fact, I think this movie should be getting praised the way like Black Panther was getting praised. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, all the black people.
Yeah, the black story, to bring it to Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like on social media, and I don't really want to talk about that too much, but like, yeah, I just feel like it's too much criticism going on of this movie. And if you really look at it, I don't think there's no way you could say it's a bad movie unless you're comparing it to, you know, the original. But yeah, I digress.
Yes. Okay, so it's tax season, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so I just want to know your views. We never talked about this before. No, we did. But how do you feel about women claiming their children, but the father like being equally as active in a child's life and having a kid maybe 3 or 4 times a week and still providing for that child equally as much as a mom? What do you, how should
that's tough. I feel like if the kid don't live with the dad, then the dad often gets a bigger break, so the mom probably should be able.
Well, I said equally. Well, I gave you a very
split down the middle.
I gave you a very specific like scenario.
Yeah, I think you should give it to mom.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you should give it to mom. Cause I mean, like, you know, at the end of the day, you are a man, so like, you like yeah, that's
yeah. I mean,
wild.
I always thought it was odd that men ask for like women's like a part of the income tax because like that's based off what she worked. But that's kind of odd.
So what if the nigga was like, yo, I'm trying to flip it.
And then, oh my God, I was literally just about to say that niggas really don't even be flipping shit. Nigga, what happened to the last shit you was supposed to flip? Fuck out of here. Yeah, niggas don't know how to flip for real. So yeah, that's dead.
Yeah. Was that something you would ever do? Like, give your boyfriend your income tax money so he can flip?
Give my boyfriend no. You know how I am with money.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No, I think I think the guy definitely should give the mom the money. But if it is of course if it's on the other side, then yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so let's get into the episode. You wanna
No.
Yeah, come on, you do it because I don't even got pulled up on my phone.
It's so annoying, yo.
So what is this episode about, Miss E? What are we talking about?
All right, so we're gonna be talking. Let's talk about spreading yourself thin.
All right, spreading yourself thin
and making yourself available to other people.
Okay.
Whether it be outside people who aren't even your friends, people who are your friends, people who are your family members, like anything.
Okay.
And pull it up on your phone.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So, as far as that, is this a topic that you're familiar with, like in real life, like spreading yourself thin when it comes to people asking? And
Absolutely.
Can you explain it in any type of way?
Like,
I mean, you don't got to be detailed in explaining, like, you know, just like an instance of maybe somebody ask you for something.
All right, making yourself available. It could be anything, and we was gonna talk about this later, but we can talk about this like right now. But making yourself available to people, if like they always going through something and you're the person to call, or they always need something and they always call you. It could be emotional. We'll break this down, but emotionally, physically, or mentally. If it's for like ideas and
monetary.
Oh, of course, but that's physically. Like, I'm gonna physically give you some money. Yeah. But mentally, we discuss like ideas and for someone who needs like verification or confirmation for something, they look to you for anything. But yes, I'm very familiar with it myself, whether it be from family or friends. And for me, it stresses me out because I take on other people's emotions. Like if I care about you, I really do. It could be something so minor and I'm like over here stressing or whatever. Yeah. And on top of that, I don't ask anybody for anything. So it'd be like the audacity to even ask me, like, what makes you feel so comfortable? Yeah. And I'm such a punk. It's like, all right, here. Yeah. I'll give it or whatever. Yeah. And I always answer my phone. So yeah, I'm very familiar with it.
I think it just hit me and like, this is something that I'm plagued with too, like this overextending myself or like helping people out when they got issues. A lot of times in the creative field, you know what I'm saying, with different artists or just people wanting to know things like as far as like getting things together for business or just, you know, that type of stuff. And I'm just now realizing, like just now, that it might be a selfish act on my part. You know what I'm saying?
You're doing it for yourself?
I'm doing it for myself. You know
I'm glad you realize that.
I want to see people, like, it makes me feel good to see people, like, reach to their higher self. You know what I'm saying? They reach their full potential. Yeah, so selfishly, yeah, I do believe it's on me. But, you know, just over the past few years, like past few months, I'll say within a year, like I've just started to burn myself out to the point where it's like I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to stand next to nobody. I don't want to like, is this all me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you was in a I don't want to mention that because he listened to this podcast. But yeah, just artists reaching out asking me if I can manage them or stuff like that. And it's all love, it's all good. But like, is this at this point in my life, is this something that I don't want to do? I can't do it. And I'm just not like open to sharing my energy to do it.
Yeah. I mean, so you have a lot of instances, and I've witnessed it, where it's mentally, like for your ideas or your opinion on certain things. Myself, not so much like, like we talk a lot about like what we want to do, but like other than that, I probably have one or two people or whatever, but I like shit like that because I'm always trying to think of like, oh, you want to do this? Oh, I'm trying to always partner with somebody. So I actually like that. But you yourself, like I've seen you wake up in the morning and literally take phone calls, still laying in bed and just be like, yo, from the wake up. And it's like, it's not cool because I know, like, it'll be like all day with you. So, and then you got like, and then you have emotionally for yourself. So like dealing with everybody. So like you really do spread yourself like then.
Yeah. And it wasn't, I never looked at it as an issue until you started seeing so many letdowns. You know what I'm saying? Like you push people, and you give people, and they just don't got it. You know what I'm saying? The idea of succeeding is bigger than the actual putting in the work to achieve. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
But I will say that I don't think that should dissuade you from offering assistance. I mean, I don't think you should offer as much assistance as you do, period. I really don't. But that right there, that reason shouldn't dissuade you, because it's like this. If you give somebody money, whatever they're going to do with it, they're going to do with it. Like, if somebody asks you for it, whether they're gonna smoke crack or like buy groceries, like I'm not gonna give you anything I don't have. So that's how I feel about like opinions and stuff like that. Like I'll offer it, but only if you ask me. Money, if you ask me, sure.
Yeah. I just see way more upside, because I realized like when I'm giving, I'm taking from myself. You know what I'm saying? And I never gave myself a chance. So why the fuck am I fucking with you? I mean, why am I putting all this into you when I never really gave myself a chance to you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So
now that right there.
Fuck that.
Yeah, and yes, you'll do that or whatever. Yeah, if I get a phone, so it happens a lot to me, physically, like in case of money, or somebody asks me like, "Yo, E, can you just do this or whatever?" And I have absolutely nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah.
Or emotionally, but I've kind of like withdrawn myself a lot recently, like and really, like, my family, they know they can't call me with too much bullshit nowadays. Like, they really do.
Yeah.
They'll, like, literally apologize before. Like, listen, I'm sorry. I know you or whatever.
Yeah.
And, like, I'll just listen. Like, I don't even offer advice anymore.
Yeah.
Unless, people don't even ask me no more. I'm literally just a listening ear.
Yeah.
And so it's funny because I was having a conversation with an old friend, like, a few weeks ago. And they were like,
all right, remember that thought. Okay, so, like, as far as that, like, do you feel sometimes that, and don't forget your thought, do you feel sometimes, like, when people do that, do you feel like sometimes you take on their energy?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And, like, for instance, my sister can call me about my mom. I'm mad at my mom about what my sister, like, now I got this energy towards my mom or whatever.
It's a whole...
So, and also, like, I'm not, like, rowdy anymore.
Yeah.
My sister, oh my God, she's rowdy as hell.
Fact.
My sister called me, and, like, then I get off the phone, I start talking like her and shit. Like, and she talks filthy. Her accent come out all heavy or whatever. Yeah, so, that energy definitely jumps into you.
Yeah.
So, like, and that's why I just listen now. Like, I just sit back and listen. I could be on the phone 20 minutes, and she'll, like... I'm giving my sister as an example. She'll talk for 20 minutes and like, all right, that's all I wanted for, and I literally won't say nothing.
Yeah, and I would. That's something that I would do. I used to do a lot with my friends, but it's just so like, damn, now that all energy is all in you. So what can you do to shake that shit off? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think the energy is in you if you don't offer anything. Like, if you're offering to listen to ear, sure.
No, I don't think.
For me. Unless it's like it hits, like, say if my mom, I feel like my mom did something wrong to my sister.
Yeah.
Then
I don't know. Either way, I feel drained. All right, let me just offer a quick, like, anybody that goes through that situation where you talking on the phone and motherfuckers hitting you up and boom and just bad information, bad. All bad. Like this the unwind and to get over that shit. Like, just try to watch some good content. Watch a funny movie.
Yeah.
Or call somebody that's a positive person, or something like that.
You could write, listen to music. Well, music instantly takes my mind off anything.
Yeah. Music is an instant. As long as you don't sulk and go back listening to sad songs.
Yeah, like, and also writing for me, like, if you're a writer, if you read or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, because it literally, like, the paper just takes the emotion away or whatever.
Anything that puts you in the present moment, I feel like that it's an instant snap you right out of that shit.
What I was saying though, before I forget my thought, I was talking with an old friend, and they were like, why don't you, and I probably said this on another episode, maybe I just was telling you, but you don't share anything about your life, like, you just listen. And they were offended by it. And this is not the only time, this is not the first, second, like, people tell me that all the time, but it's like, why? Like, I don't think a friendship needs that or whatever. I'm being a friend by listening. You don't, you're telling me your shit. Why add my shit on top of your shit? And on top of that, like, everybody got shit. My shit really don't matter.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Like, if you telling me, I got evicted, like, and I got evicted, like, okay, like, we both got evicted, like, you know what I mean?
All right, do you think, because I think we did talk about this, and I felt like...
I think it was a personal conversation.
Yeah. Do you think, like, because I feel like offering your side might make that person feel like, more like, I'm not the only one. We have something in common. We can talk about this.
I feel like if they ask you, but, like, a lot of times people, if they call you, they're not looking for it. A lot of times people just want to get their shit off, and that's why you hear me have these conversations all the time. They infuriate you, right? People talk, and you literally hear me say nothing. What was the point of the conversation? What was the point of their call? They wanted to talk.
Yeah, no, that's real shit.
Exactly. So, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not. Oh, we still on topic. All right. So, like, how do you feel about emotionally though?
Emotionally, what?
It's making yourself available to people.
I mean, I get so hyped up in the moment, you know what I'm saying? Because I like ideas, you know what I'm saying? So I get ideas, and it's like, okay, this is a good idea for you.
Emotionally,
I'm getting to it.
Okay.
So when I'm in it emotionally, I feel great, you know what I'm saying? Because it's this creation. Like, I feel like creating things is just like, I feel like that's what we here for on earth, to create things. I'm not talking about being an artist or drawer. I'm just talking about this pure creation, you know what I'm saying? Like, this to go upward as humans. I feel like that's why we here. So in the moment, yeah, it's good. But once the energy shifts and it's just like, I'm doing all the work, or I can't get you to do what you're supposed to be doing, then it's like, I did this shit again.
Honey, I wasn't talking about like emotionally, how it makes you feel emotionally. I was talking about making yourself available emotionally.
Making myself, all right, so break it down.
So if somebody is calling you and they're going through something, like how people, yes.
Yeah, I don't really.
How people do me?
Yeah, I don't know, cause you know I'm the positivity guy. So people don't really like, I'll get like, I can think of one friend right now that used to, but he don't do it no more. You know what I'm saying? But he's just a, you know, like,
That's
it's
good.
more funny when he called me. It's more funny because he be bitten. Like, it'd be like almost like funny. He be so mad, but it'd be dumb shit. He'd be mad. Like, it'd be so like.
That's how deep.
The problems be so. I be like, yo, all right, so you mad because of what? Shells, look at the motherfucker, and it was like, you know, so that it's not really a real thing, you know what I'm saying? And then when it is, my biggest issue with that is when people don't want help, you know what I'm saying? When people just talking just to talk, you want to feel the pain, then just get off my line. If I can't offer you a suggestion to help you get out of it, or a resolution to make you think different about it, and you just want to feel the pain, then no.
Well, that's why
like,
I said sometimes people are just calling just to talk.
Yeah, I can't do that. Like, that shit is like when, like, yeah, I can't do that. That shit is just like, it's just like you want to feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, that pity party shit, nah. I can't fuck with that. Yeah.
Well, I feel like for me, letting any external stimuli like affect me mentally or emotionally, and now like if I'm on a path or something I'm working on, and then they come in and it's like, oh, now I'm thrown off or whatever. So like that's the biggest thing for me, like remaining focused. And if I can't, then I will dissolve those relationships, because people are going to constantly reach out to you, constantly calling you for anything they need. Because, you know, I'm not... Remember my birthday this year? What did all my friends say? They all said, Erin's that person that you could call in the middle of the night. Yeah. And she's always going to, like, whatever you need. Yeah. Yeah, so Thanks. If it's something like too much for you, like you really gotta decipher what you can and cannot do, because that external stimuli really can affect you mentally, emotionally, or whatever. Yeah.
No, that's all facts. That's all facts.
Well, how do you decide who you make yourself available to?
Well, I think I would say like I'm a great judgment of character. You know what I'm saying? So like I can kind of see. It's rarely that I come across bad people that suck my energy. You know what I'm saying? It might be people that just like not focused or something like that. But like, this clean energy, this clean energy, good intent. You know, this that wanting to be more or to do more or to level shit up. Wow. Yeah, it gotta be that. Or just like, of course, family always. Like, if family always.
At this point for me, I'm not willing to take on anyone, like anyone else. Like no one can. I'm not making myself available to anyone outside of my like immediate family, and like like not even like distant friends and shit. Like it's always gonna be you and Kay and my immediate family. That's it. I'm not like I don't got nothing for nobody.
Yeah, and then, I mean that's exactly how I feel right now too. It's just it's so much better when you just like locking in and focusing on yourself and just doing what you gotta do out here. You know what I'm saying? Without other people, and that's not to say like I'm not willing to help people in certain issues, but it's just like like you be hearing it, like I'm proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm turning motherfuckers down. I'm actively turning motherfuckers down, bro. Like,
I hear you do it. You tell me about it.
You heard me turn around like 3 months. You heard me turn a young boy down.
We was leaving the gym and you told me.
I wasn't on the phone.
No, you was in the when we was at the gym. I was doing my own thing, but when we got back in the car,
I was on the phone because he was talking about the podcast.
Yes.
And little bro, I love you, bro, because I know you probably hearing this shit. You know what I mean? And he's somebody I'm willing to spin back around for because he's a really, really good person. Good energy. I mean, I just told him that put his thing together and we can revisit the idea. But like, yeah, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, fuck niggas.
Bitches too.
Bitches too.
All I got is this.
Yeah, this shit do.
Right.
But yeah, that's the type time I'm on right now.
Heard it. All right. So being used. Good intentions, bad intentions. I can go first if you'd like me to.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So as I said, being used, I think it all has to do with what the intentions are. Because I believe that you should use people. But not only for your benefit, if it's for your benefit, but not to their detriment. So if, we in a relationship, you're supposed to be taking from me, I'm supposed to give to you. And it's not always going to be 50-50, and I understand that. But throughout the whole relationship, in any relationship, it should like balance out. So if you're in a relationship and you do a bulk of the cleaning or whatever, maybe and let's switch this around. What if a man does a bulk of the cleaning and the woman pays a little bit more in rent or bills or whatever? I think it should always balance out. And you just shouldn't take advantage of people. So if somebody we're in a relationship and you have $5,000 and I only have $1,000 and rent's due and it's $2,000, maybe I shouldn't give you $1,000 for rent and just spend all my money. You know what I mean?
Hold on, wait, what?
If we have rent due and you have $5,000, I have $1,000, but rent is $2,000.
Okay,
to break that shit down the middle and give you my full $1,000, like why you're using me?
Hold on, wait. So if I have $5,000 and you have $1,000,
and rent is $2,000,
I should pay the full $2,000.
You don't have to pay the full $2,000, but maybe you can just take like $250, $500.
I don't know. I think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know if I agree with that one.
You what? No, I'm not gonna ever I don't agree with that. You shouldn't. I think that's using someone, because if you have good intentions for someone, you shouldn't want to leave them like flat out dry, broke. Yeah,
so I think the person that got 5,000 shit is
paid off.
Paid it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Just pay the 2,000, and then just help the other motherfucker figure out like, look, we got we gotta double this, we gotta flip this fucking stack or something.
I thought you were saying that that they should still put up their half.
No.
Yeah, and anyone who can offer you something, like, just because they may be better off and anything, like, I think that as long as your intentions are good, you can't ever say somebody is using you or you're being used. But you need to be very clear with what your intentions are.
I think that's what we're here for. I think like as humans, we're here to like use each other. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you said, as long as it's not done with malice and shit. Like, long as it's like, all right, boom, I got this to offer, and then, you know, you can offer me this in return, and that's just how the world works, and that's how the ladder of success work, and that's just how humans work. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we work. It get tricky when people start getting into, you know, just being bad people. Then it's just like, you know, it's the conniving shit, you being sneaky and this like just trying to get over on people and shit like that. That's the weird shit, and that's the shit that's like, that's the shit that like I really really don't fuck with. Like the weird inside, low key, like just that hatred shit. You know what I'm saying? Where it started to become like motherfuckers get jealous and just weird energy. All that weird energy, hate, jealousy, all that other stuff. Cause a motherfucker will hate you when you pulling them up. You know what I'm saying? Like you, and that's another thing that I discovered is a motherfucker will really like hate you, bro. Like a motherfucker will really hate you, and you pulling them up from a motherfucking cliff, like really ironing all they shit out for them. And it's, I guess, one thing I learned that people will hate you for like helping them, and maybe if they feel like they can't really, or maybe just don't have the inspiration to continue to help themselves, and motherfuckers that hate you because of how other motherfuckers view you, like how other motherfuckers love you or how other motherfuckers fuck with you. Like motherfuckers will really start to look at you like, this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like that type of shit. So yeah,
it's been done to me.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. That and that's the worst. That's the worst, because you can have a lot of love in your heart, and you don't even realize like a motherfucker hates you because, I mean, like you might walk in a room and they might get jokes told on them all the time. I mean, and you can be showing them love, like getting niggas off their back, but at the end of the day, when y'all leave, he's still not fucking with you because everybody in that room fucked with you, and they crack jokes on them. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, I know we got off of using shit, but it's just like, yeah, I mean, that's all part of the game, though. Because I just feel like with using people comes that, in order to use a motherfucker, you got to have that malice in you, bro. Like, that bad, hateful, that energy. And that's not something I can't say that I was ever used in that way, because at the end of the day, like, I ain't never been no fucking sucker, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't never been that type of nigga, so, like, ain't no nigga gonna get one up on me, ain't no female gonna get one up on me.
You sure?
Yeah, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. I'm the spin doctor. I'll tell you I'll do some shit in a minute, like, yeah, I'll tell you, like, yeah, for sure. You want to knock that out, yeah, and then I stop answering my phone. Once I see your energy is bad, I don't owe you a phone call saying I can't do it. If I see your energy is fucked up,
not even the energy, but you definitely used to spin the shit out of me. Like, you really did.
Yeah, I'm good at. I'm a good spinner. Yeah. Ain't nobody ever spin you. Be quiet.
What? All right, we won't talk about it. Anyway, on the flip side, we mentioned it earlier, not being able to ask for help or assistance. And I know that we are both like that, and which you probably got a little bit better at it.
But
now that I think about it, not blatant, because you won't blatantly do it. Mm-hmm. It's weird, but I remember I used to always say, like, yo, you need to use me, like, mm-hmm. And I know it comes off like, bitch, you want me to use you, but not mm-hmm. like that. But like, yo, you here for a reason. And I think people serve purposes in each other's lives. And myself, I had to come to the understanding. I'm like, yo, like, all right, that's the man or whatever. Mm-hmm. Instead of like, because I hate waiting for people mm-hmm. or whatever. I'm very particular, and I like shit to be done the way I want it done. So I'll be like, I'll do it myself. But that's a man. Let him do it, and it's like manly shit or whatever. But I think that's
like what type of stuff?
Putting that big bookshelf together. You remember? I was mad as hell at you putting that bookshelf together, but you got up and that bookshelf was together.
I don't remember that shit. I honestly don't.
My mom sent us the bookshelf, and I put it. I was asking you to put it together for like 2 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
But you know, you move on your own time.
Yeah, that's another thing. I move like I'm like I said, like I don't like. I kind of do what I want to do. At the end of the day, you know how I am. That's just how I am. And you're like you could be like aggressive. So like me, it's like, oh yeah, all right, I'm just gonna sit here and like not listen to you. So
yeah. Anyway, so or another example is like at work or whatever. My boss would be like, yo, anytime anybody asks me if I'm good, I never say no. Never. And it'd be so obvious because I wear my emotions on my sleeve. It'd be so obvious. And like my boss would be like, yo, just take the day off. What's wrong with you? I'm like, nah, I'm good. I have this for you in the business or whatever. And like it's always like that, everybody. And I still haven't been asking like outside of you, like I won't ask for help or whatever, but that's something I know I need to work on though.
Yeah, that's exactly like I can't remember a time where I asked. I'm just not the type of person that asks for help. Like I'll figure it out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just not, even when people offer to help, you know what I'm saying? It just feels weird taking from somebody. It just feels like, you know, one of the situations is like a close friend of mine, you know, just want to help out with something that I got going on. And hit me up like, yo, just let me know how much it would cost. And I mean, we can really get it, put it together. I'm like, all right, cool. And I just don't feel comfortable because I feel like I got to take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? And like actively build it up, make it nice and shiny, and then show it like, look, now it's worth it. Now it's worth it.
Produce
now we
something first, like an actual real thing.
Exactly. But and that person of mine, from the outside looking in, they feel like it's already worth it. So like I'm overthinking.
I mean,
you know
that's a good thing too, right?
Yeah.
That speaks volume.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah. But how long are we in?
We in 37 minutes.
That's it?
37 minutes. You want to wrap it up?
We can.
All right, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, yes, this is the We Different Podcast, episode number 19. And, next week, we are upping this shit. It's top secret. Hold on, wait. Yes. Top secret is a secret. But for episode 20, we pulling out like a cool little thing that's going to up the podcast. Enhance the podcast. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not another member. We're not adding nobody. It's just gonna be cool as fuck. I feel like it's gonna turn the podcast up to another level. So yeah, we are the We Differ Podcast, and this is episode number 19, and we are out.
Peace.